Hello friends, here Fabricio coming from San Bartolo, Lima, Peru. So that's why I have this English accent, because I come from the land of Spanish, you know. So I'm pretty stoked to do this video. If you are like me, you are in the process of finding your sound, in the process to mastery of the guitar and the blues, you know, and also a bunch of styles that you can fit blues solos into your music. So I've been doing these videos in my channel, just cover songs, singing and playing, electric, acoustic, nylon, steel string, music that I really love, you know. So that was my purpose, to get better at the songs that I liked. And now I feel like talking to you guys, and I think this is a really interesting topic. So today I want to talk about style and also finding your own sound. I think this is something that I search often in YouTube, and I've seen a lot of perspectives about it, but I think I come from another side, you know. I learned the blues and guitar playing at first by playing along with records, and also just slowing down YouTube videos from my heroes and trying to figure out licks and stuff from a bunch of them. Mainly Eric Clapton, Stevie Ray Vaughan, John Mayer, B.B. King. Those four at first were my biggest inspirations. So I think what I've seen and watched in interviews, these guys also have this approach of listening and figure out how their heroes played and sort of grabbing the things that they most like and trying to articulate it in a solo and picking things up so they can build their own style. So I think that is a really good way to get to your own sound. It's just blending all your inspirations with the intention of sounding unique, because you can also go towards blending all your inspirations just to find out that you didn't came with something totally unique to yourself, and you are thinking on copying them more than just taking little bits and pieces, and from that finding you. And I think it's about, well, something really concrete that I might say is that I break down licks and trying to start, for example, with the opening of Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, and halfway through that lick I try to change things up with B.B. King kind of mannerism to vibrato, and then finish the phrase with Eric Clapton style phrase, you know. So I see it really at the micro, you know, level, detailed really, because the devil is in the details. And yeah, I think what I want to say is that you should blend your heroes with the intention of making a unique smoothie, you know, your unique sound, because you can also find yourself trying to sound like your heroes, but as a way of protecting your own development, your own sound. You know, you hear something in your head, because that's also a big part of finding your own style. Once you get from your heroes and get all these inputs, you have to sort of unlearn them, so you can start hearing what are you what is your music about? The melodies you hear in the guitar, the story you want to tell melodic wise. So you have to trust in yourself, and here and there you can hear a melody and grab let's say Eric Clapton lick and try to fit your melody in the mannerism of the way the hands move, as Eric Clapton will do it, for instance. So you just created a new lick with all the cool stuff that you liked from Eric Clapton. So that will sound unique and different. Yeah, I feel that is a lot of what has to do with finding your own sound. The process of learning, receiving, and then unlearning, and learn it so you can start trusting more in yourself. So you, for instance, grab a backing track and start playing, and try not to do anything that you learned before, but the melody you hear in your head. So after doing that for quite a bit, like let's say 10 minutes, you will catch some phrases that you like about yourself, and then you can put them together with all your inspirations and sort of construct this new dimension to your playing, you know. That's what I do. That's what I do, and I'm not saying this as a master guitar player. I'm saying this as a constant learner. I'm not a master at all. I find myself just humbled by all the great players in the Instagram, but I trust in myself also. That's a really big part. So you have kind of the mental side to it, and you have the emotional side to it. And emotional side is trust in your sound, in your ear, in what you hear, in what you want to manifest, in what are you inspired by. Because sometimes it's really abstract. When you are taking on a solo, you can really visualize yourself being at somewhere else, you know, like a beach, you know. So you want to get lost, but that feeling, close your eyes and just make the sound that place inspires you to play, and that will sound unique just by default, you know. So I really use a lot of visualizing techniques. It's just not about what is happening here, you know, like it's not about just saying, well, I hear like, well, I'm not connected to the amp, but it's not about just hearing guitar things in your head. It's all about also hearing other instruments, nature, singing voices. And like when you first hear something new, you can't play it really. Like you have to be willing to have a mistake at first, so you can learn upon that mistake, and eventually you will get that phrase for your own vocabulary of things you want to say, you know. Yeah, so right now what I'm going to do is a demonstration of how I practice sometimes, which is I single down one player, let's say SRV, you know, and then BB King, and then Cale, and then Eric Clapton, and I will only play their licks to a backing track, just to keep that style and really figure things out from that specific player. But then I will try to blend them all and trying to see how it fits to what I hear in my head. So I will show you, and I will play to some backing tracks in different styles, and then through what I conceive is my own style. Well, thanks for watching this video. I hope it was clear and also understandable, because maybe I have not so much clarity in how I say things because of accent, you know. But subscribe, watch my other songs, just comment or not comment at all, push the like button or the dislike button. Any way you want, that's the way, any way you want. So hopefully you stick with me through the next video adventures. Bye.